What area or areas of nursing are you interested in and why?
I've really come to enjoy working in the emergency department. It's an area that is fast moving, something new is always coming through the doors, and it keeps you on your toes. It allows you to practice the nursing skills that you've learned in school.
Tell me about your clinical experiences and which rotations did you enjoy the most?
I've come to enjoy the emergency department, like I had previously said. Um, I originally thought I wanted to work in OB. After doing the clinical rotation, I was just not as drawn to it as I thought I was. Um, and the emergency department I've really enjoyed it.
What is the biggest mistake you've ever made and how was that problem resolved?
I was doing a med pass. I gave a patient a wrong pill when I was working in a long-term care facility. It was the wrong strength of pain pill. I reported it immediately as soon as I found out to my supervisor. I had to let the physician know, and I also had to notify the family.
Tell me about yourself. What do you see your strengths?
I'm a hard worker. I'm not afraid to ask for help. Um, I'm willing to learn new things and change accordingly.
How about your weaknesses?
I do tend to come off as being shy. If I'm not comfortable in a situation, I stand back. Um, it's more towards people that I'm uncomfortable talking to. Um,
How would you how would your most recent nursing instructor describe your performance in the clinical setting?
Hardworking, willing to learn, um, willing to work as a team.
Okay. Tell me about your most challenging clinical assignment and what you learned from it.
Um, really, care plans are my most um, complicated thing for me. Um, I've learned one way, and in nursing school now, it's been changed from what I'm used to, and I've just learned to grow and adapt and to uh, change where I need to.
What skills do you feel you have um, gained from your past work experiences that may help you in this position?
I feel that I've gained um, skills on to become more outspoken. It's helped me get more comfortable with speaking to people that I'm not used to being around.
And telling me a little bit about yourself, how would others describe you?
That I'm caring. Um, I follow through with things I say I'm going to do, and reliable, trustworthy.
What are your future career plans, and where would you do you see yourself in 2 or 3 years, and then in 5 years?
Um, I know I want my master's, so I plan to begin school. Um, and in 5 years, I plan to be working as a nurse practitioner.
We don't have any openings at the present time in the areas in which you have indicated an interest. Would you be willing to accept a position in other areas?
Yes, it just depends on the areas that it would be for. I don't find myself I don't see myself being comfortable in certain areas such as the burn unit or ICU.
Tell me about a time when you had to establish priorities during one of your clinical experiences.
Um, I we had a patient come in who was having symptoms of a stroke. Um, there was new students precepting. There was new employees precepting. The one didn't have the paperwork ready that they had, so I took it upon myself to go get the paperwork and ask to be able to fill out the information. I automatically started the IV like my preceptor had told me that they do with um, stroke, the suspected stroke patients. Um, there was also a time that a medicine was scheduled for another patient, and I had to ask if another nurse could help me out at the time to give the medicine while I was helping the patient with the stroke.
Can you tell me about a time when you went out of your way to assist a family or a patient, even though you really didn't have any time?
Um, I had to. There was a time that I had to get home on time, but a patient needed a ride home from working at the office that I work for. So I took the time to give her a ride home, even though it may have made me a little late.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Great.